Hi there, I'm Claude Coltia. I'm Executive Vice President and Head of Customer Experience with Citizens Bank. What's exciting here is that, the CX is a small community, and our jobs are really exciting and they're really challenging. And there's not many of us around those. So I thought, what a great opportunity to engage with other folks that have similar challenges, swap a little bit of war stories, but also share some of our wins together. And it's really exciting because I don't think any other part of the organization gets to do that the way we do. So I thought it was really important to share insights and ideas with other CX leaders.
I think, the ability to actually meet, my peers from different industries, being able to exchange ideas and kind of see, what's on top of their mind. I'm not unique in my challenges. Yes, I may be unique in the context and the product set, but the challenges, are similar across the board. So I think that kind of, prompted me to attend. Yeah.
Chris Keenan with Bristol Myers Squibb. I'm the head of customer engagement and contact centers worldwide. Really, the diversity of the not only the suppliers who are attending the event, but also the corporations. So it's great to be with your peers, to learn and to engage in many different facets of customer experience throughout many different industries. So very exciting.
Heather McGackey, National Client Service Manager with Wells Fargo Bank. I really find that the exchanges are a great way to have meaningful dialogue. A lot of the experiences that I have with larger audiences, it's great information, but you don't get to necessarily debrief that in a meaningful way to take actions back to the organization.
So there's so many of them. So one of my challenges I think is going to be to kind of go back and prioritize, because I've got so many things that I wrote down that I want to take back to the team. I think some of the big things are going to be some learnings I've had around digital. Obviously, digital's really important to our organization. It's many industries, but I think some of the learnings around digital I'll take back, share with the team, and also some of the learnings around sort of breaking down silos. We work well, I'd say, with our organization, but there's always opportunities to sort of partner a little bit deeper, and some of the learnings have been really helpful there.
I think for me, just getting comfortable with using the ever-evolving digital technologies that are available. So, we are going all the way, there is RPA, rapid, process automation, to all the way to, using artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities coming from, Google, where that's definitely something that we take pride in. So how do we employ these technologies to really create those, intelligent and immersive experiences? So I think that for me is the key.
Well, within 2017, 2018, I think the emergence of leveraging artificial intelligence and the many components that exist within artificial intelligence to truly drive a better customer experience. I think the technologies that are evolving, we have to start adapting to our call centers, but also to our engagement strategies holistically. Whether that would be digital, self-service, or assisted service. So the sooner that we start to enable our these capabilities, the better customer experience that we can create for our customers. So it's important to be in front and lead from the front on these issues.
I think that we're going to have to get really creative in how we measure the customer sentiment and satisfaction. And so I think some of the creative ideas that we've been hearing from some of the solution providers are really helpful in figuring out some of the more traditional methods that may be waning, and some of the ways that we will move forward to gain that sentiment in a meaningful way that helps us understand really what the customer's experience truly is.
It is a noisy vendor market, and I also realize, though, I recognize, though, that a lot of folks all have positive intent. So trying to kind of recognize in that noise, though, what is most important. So it's been pretty helpful. So number one is, I'd say, a little bit more focus now on sort of some of the direction we want to head. It's nice to hear from some of the other folks, some of the things they're working on, because it did spark some ideas for me. But But I'd say really the kind of biggest thing is gave me some more focus on a few things I was thinking about, but going to go deeper into exploring them to potential strategic initiatives going into next year.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's one of the things I actually love about the environment here is really matching what your needs, your problems are to solutions. And the ability to be able to set that before attending the event is one of the reasons that these exchanges are so successful, I feel. Because you can go into much larger conferences where you know what your problems are, but no one else really does. And so everybody wants to talk to you without even knowing what you're trying to solve for. And I think what the exchange does is solve that problem.
Yeah, I think the exchange model is really helpful in bringing together not only a like-minded, like-positioned group of people so that the exchange of ideas is really relevant. I also think that the exchange allows for meaningful dialogue between solution providers and participants. Again, very like-minded, a really targeted audience, and so the discussions are much more fruitful.
Yes, I would. I think because it's a more an intimate setting that really allows you to get to know their work and them as a person, as opposed to like a huge expo.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely would.